What's up, guys? This is Caden. It is a Tuesday afternoon, and I am here to talk to you guys about the organic body products that I make and what's it made out of, what it's good for, and how you guys are benefiting me. So, I make all organic body butters, which look like this. This is just a dry one. I do whipped, which is really, it feels really amazing. It kind of feels like you're putting like whipped cream-ish kind of texture on your skin. It's really light. If you want a lighter kind of lotion or butter, we will definitely whip yours because it just overall comes out a lot lighter, not as thick. This guy is pretty thick. Let me show you. This is what my scar treatment looks like because it comes out like this. It's pretty thick, but as soon as this hits your skin, it automatically melts. So this is why this stuff is great, because as soon as it gets on your skin, it melts, and it goes into pores. It goes in deep into your skin the fastest, which is good for healing, good for recovery, ultimately just good for your skin, good for hair, good for pretty much anywhere you want to put it. And shea butter is good for eczema. It's good for dry skin. It's good for shaving. Inflammation, if you're shaving and you get a razor burn, it's really good for that. It's really high in vitamins. What else? Moisturizers. If you have really, really dry scalp, split ends, if your hair is not doing too well, it's really great with your hair. It's the only product that will actually go into your, what's it called? Little, I'm blanking so hard right now. Your hair follicles. It will go into your scalp, so it does not just help your actual hair, it helps your scalp. So if you have really dry scalp, if you have eczema, if you have really dry skin overall, it is really good for those kinds of things. Pregnant women have used it for stretch marks. It does wonders with stretch marks. It does wonders with scars. It will flatten your scars. It will decrease your actual scar, the scarring of your scar. It will flatten them. It will make them feel smoother, and it just has a lot of healing properties that is really, really good for healing and recovering from, burns, cuts, surgeries, that kind of things. So I get my shea butter. That's what my shea butter looks like. Let me take it out. All of my products are organic. If it's not, I'm doing this for myself. This is what I will be making a living off of. This is what I'm going to be going to school for. So I'm really, really kind of anal about where I get my stuff from and what kind of ingredients are in it, and who I buy from, where I buy it from, if it's unrefined, if it's refined, if it's raw, if it's organic. All of these things really matter to me. If you have a problem with, believing me if it's organic or not, I will find a way to prove it to you. I'm just really big on these kinds of things for myself. I wouldn't sell anything that doesn't work or that I feel is kind of like a scam. This is really what I find a passion in, and this is what I like helping people this way because it just makes me feel good, and this is my passion. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there because some people have been asking me. I sell it as an organic product, but there's no certification, which is absolutely true. I'm a really small one-man business. So if you do have questions about organic stuff, what's in my products, please email me and we can chat about it. But so I buy shea butter by the pound, and this is from Ghana, Africa. I like to go local and go straight to the source. You know, wherever it comes from, I will go there. I don't buy shea butter local because A, I don't trust it, and two, I just don't like to. I like to buy oils and soap stuff and that kind of stuff from local people, but my butters I will go straight to, the origin, which is Africa. This is from West Africa, and you can see this butter is pretty yellow, which golden, kind of goldenish color, which is really good. That means it's a good grade. And it also, if you get white shea butter, like pure white, that means they have refined it, which means they use a bunch of chemicals to pull out the scent, which it has a really strong, I'm going to tell you this right now, if you're buying products, especially for scar treatment, I do not put a lot of essential oils in it because it is for scar treatment. Lavender and a couple other oils are really good for scarring, but I like to have kind of the natural properties of the butter for the healing of scars or burns, just because I think it works the best. So if you're ordering scar treatment, it will smell very organic and raw, earthy kind of smell, just because I do not refine any of my butters. I do not buy any products that have been refined. It is all unrefined, all organic and raw, very high grade butters that I purchase. And last order I had, I didn't get such good butter, and I didn't sell it because I just didn't like it. I used it more so for my family, myself, my friends. This butter I just ordered is really, really great. I have 3 pounds of this right now, so I will be making a bunch of butters and sending them out to you guys. I also order cacao butter, which is, my hands are so oily now. So with it, what's great about this is it leaves you very nice, very soft, kind of oily feeling, but after about 5 minutes, the oil kind of, your skin just takes in the oil very quickly, so it's not like you're wearing like oil. Like castor oil is very thick. If you pour this on your body, it's gonna feel like you're lubed up. So, or sweet almond oil is a little bit thinner. This is what I use to make my essential oil blends with, just because it's a little bit not as thick. But cacao butter, I only have a little bit left, but that's what that guy looks like. It smells like chocolate, which is really awesome. It gives my butters a little better scent if I'm not using a bunch of essential oils. Let me see where I wrote this guy down. So cacao butter is, I can't even find this, but it's very high in vitamin A, B, C, and E. Damn, my foot's asleep. It's really high in antioxidants, which neutralize free radical cells, which is just really good for your body, really good for developing healthy cells. It's one of it penetrates your skin the deepest, like I said, also with shea butter, hydrates the skin, very high in fatty acids. It's also good for stretch marks. The only thing it's not good for is acne. It will clog your pores. Shea butter does not clog your pores, but cacao butter will clog your pores. So if you put it on your face, you probably will break out. Unlike shea, which is good for treating acne and acne scars and those kinds of things. So free radical cells are small molecules formed during the body's turning glucose into energy. And you are exposed to these free radical cells pretty much every day, walking on the street. We're breathing in smoke from other people. We're breathing in, gasoline, diesel, all the pollution that is in the air, basically. and it's the free radical cells destroy cells, and when they are skin cells, your skin begins to age and crack and look like you are aging. And this does not necessarily have to do with your age. It has to do with um, where we live, what we put inside our bodies, what we are exposed to every single day. So, shea butter. This is, I mean, cacao butter is initially the best for this. A lot of women use it for anti-aging creams, wrinkles, crow's feet, all that kind of stuff. But so prices for this is an 8 ounce. Ow, my leg is so sore. So this is an 8 ounce of just regular body butter, and depending if you want shea or cacao, whatever you want, whatever you feel like you need as a person, or if you email me and let me know, hey, I have these problems, can you help me out? I will put something together for you. But this 8 ounce cost about $25. This same as this guy, the same container, just different look. And then we have the 16 ounce, which is a big mason jar, and this for the shea butter it costs $32, and for the scar treatment it costs $35. So depending on how big of a size you want, just let me know. This lasts me a really, really long time. Shea butter is thick. Any kind of body butter is thick, so you do not need a lot to cover, whatever part of your body with. It will last you for months, for sure, especially if you're using something this size, a 16 ounce for scar treatment. You have 2 scars, nipples, or sometimes just nipples, scars, and you would just take a little bit, put it on it. I recommend you start using it just a couple weeks after you have surgery. I would let everything kind of heal and do its own thing until you feel like you have a little more motion in your arms. Yeah, I think that would be the best way to start using the scar treatment, just because if you just get out of surgery and start putting it on, your body's trying to fight to repair itself, and this will too, but I feel like just let your body do its own natural healing process for a couple weeks, and then you can start applying scar treatment to your scars. So if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. My email is cadenmanchev@yahoo.com. My website is cadenholistics.storenvy.com. So I will put everything in the description below. Please feel free to check it out. And if you have any questions, talk to me. We can get you going on some awesome organic body products. So I'll see you guys later, and I hope everyone has a good day. Peace.